first word, I'm very shy, that's why I wrote it. My first word, it's for you, dear Secretary General Antonio Guterres. He's number one. Always outstanding. Thank you and congratulations for the UNOC and for this Youth and Innovation Forum. And thank you for your commitment, for your idea, for your dream. Thank you very much. You are the best. Second word for President Kenyatta Special, Representative Monica Juma. Thank you for being with us. Third word for Peter Thompson, Jason Momoa. Daniela Fernandez, where are you? The one that invented all this. And of course, Sandra Ojambo.
Thank you, sir.
Stora Eriksen and Erik Kirkerki. You're also the soul of this event. Fourth word for the delegates you chose. Bodhi Patil, Darren Singh, Jean Tanaka, Maria Hermida. Where are you, Maria Hermida? She's there. Nancy Raba, Pamela Kiambi, Rama Kivergo, Sarita Fernandez, Tiago Cruz, Timna Varela. You represent the rest of it. And then, after these 4 short preliminary words, 4 substantial remarks. And the final one. First, in this fight for the oceans, you must be the leaders. You must be the leaders. Either you win or we shall all lose. Because you are more future and better future than we are. I'm 73. And that's why it's so promising to pre-start the UNOC with this forum. It's the right way of starting it. Second, so many countries, and happily the majority in the world, being young countries, most of them suffer inequalities and discriminations compared with some few privileged other countries. Fighting for climate change, fighting for the oceans, is fighting against those world inequalities. The Secretary General has said it several times. He's right. Third, in the so-called developed countries, a key challenge for you is how to deal with social aging and the misunderstanding of your and our cause by older generations. So fighting for the ocean is trying to build bridges with those economic, social, political, older generations that don't accept and don't understand what is obvious for ignorance or resignation. Fourth, to be listened and met on climate or oceans, you must fight and win for yourselves. Don't rely too much on rulers. There are exceptions. Some of them are and will be always your main allies, but not the majority. They are much older. They have so many problems. Some of them say they cannot afford to think of you enough. Of course, Secretary General is always very vocal and very strong. And Portugal always also very vocal, very strong concerning the issues you've been treating here in this forum. All of them. And also respect for people, empowerment of the women, empowerment of the young people now and in the future. But let us be clear. My experience, and perhaps the one of the Secretary General Antonio Guterres, when we had our age, is that the only way of being stronger is to fight for it, not to believe that someone else will do it for you. Don't forget it. Final remark, and I've just discovered that the Secretary General has the same experience I have. A little bit earlier. He's always the best and finds everything earlier than anyone else. So, what an inspiring place for the forum. A beach where so many youngsters used to surf, where since I was 8, Secretary General 6, we came with our families to swim, then afterwards to surf, to bodyboard, and in my case still come because I live in this municipality. In one of those beaches, this is one of 3, where I come every 2 days a week, sometimes 3 days a week, for a swim, no longer for surfing or bodyboarding. So my last remark is this one. While the Secretary General will be having interviews, half an hour, I'm inviting you for a swim with me. Some of you at least, the most courageous one. You have the passion of the ocean. Show it. Show it in Carcavelos in Portugal. Thank you.